New Orleans, the Big Easy. That's the site for the Lakers. In a word, dominance. That's how you describe the incredible LeBron James. Once again, digs in to lead his team towards a win as they get ready to tip off here in New Orleans, Louisiana. Lakers, Pelicans on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim said, "I don't think so. This is an opportunity for unique talents, a select group that are tracking toward the NBA. It's a different model from college. Guys, we'll see how this works out in the years to come."
DA, thanks a lot. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for LeBron James.
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the center position. And for New Orleans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with Ball, and it's Adams in at the 5 roaming the paint. Well, fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right,
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Now here's Schroeder. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Ball. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. No good from outside. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Lakers. Caldwell-Pope outside. Here's Drummond. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell-Pope. Love seeing that.
Outside, Ball. Passes it to Williamson. Williamson double team. Ball with a wide open look. They get it again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LeBron James.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
That free throw good from Williamson.
And the expectations for Williamson are sky high. A superb athlete whose skill set and drive to be great is off the charts.
And both free throws good for Williamson. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. James looking around. On the wing, Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Makes it off the glass.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
First quarter, about 1.5 minutes in. Pass to Williamson. Over Davis. That's good from Williamson on the assist from Eric Bledsoe.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's LeBron. Pelicans with the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Inside, and Adams with the slam.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Here's Schroeder. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Ingram against James. Ingram dishes to Williamson. Back to Ingram. Outside, Ball. And the three off target. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Ball kicks to Adams. For 3, Ingram gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 1, getting their first of the season at this Pelicans team.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Guys, they deserve a lot of credit for not losing focus and letting one slip away. They came to play every time, and I expect that'll be the case tonight.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
James against Ingram. Pass to Davis. Over Williamson. And Davis can't get it to go. New Orleans leading by 3. Bledsoe passes to Williamson. Shoots over Schroeder. And it's Williamson missing. Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Davis dishes to Caldwell Pope. Lakers passing it around. The drive by James. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Weight room muscle on display there. James, even when he gets hit, he can still score.
Lakers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And you look at what they shot from the line last season, and it's so much higher. I mean, you wouldn't think it's possible to take such a tumble in the span of just 1 year.
Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Stolen by Ball. Bledsoe with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Shots good by Bledsoe.
Strong and compactly built. I tell you, Bledsoe's tenacity overpowers some of his defenders.
Now the pass to Davis. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Bledsoe against Caldwell Pope. Shots good by Bledsoe.
It's going to take more than that to stop Bledsoe now. Come on. I mean, this guy excels at taking contact and handling punishment on the way up.
Schroeder finds James. Elbow shot is on the way. That one, no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Pelicans, off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, the Lakers, right now quite a ways down below.
And, you know, for the Lakers, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that pack.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kicks to Hayes. Thomas with the ball. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, the perception of Ingram, the awareness, seeing a lane and pouncing on it in a blink of an eye.
Lakers trail by 7. Here's Caruso. Passes it to Davis. Takes a 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Here's Hayes. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Thomas. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. From deep, Thomas. Rebounded by the Lakers. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. Pass to Caruso. He dishes it to Davis. Over Williamson. Davis can't get that one to fall.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And the basket by Thomas.
And Thomas's shooting form is well refined and pretty efficient. He's excellent at shooting the 3-ball when he's in rhythm.
Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Thomas. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Isaiah Thomas. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Johnson comes in for Williamson. And Hart subbed in for Ingram. And the Pelicans with the possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Hart, guarded by Kuzma. Hart, no good. Lakers trail by 7.
And, Clark, you just figured it was a matter of time before Davis started working away from the basket. Last season, attempting the most threes of his career.
Yeah, I agree with you. That evolution of his game was something that we all could kind of forecast. He still gets it done inside when he needs to, but he's had some injuries, and he understands being smart and efficient is just as important as being physical and tough. And he just picks and chooses his spots. And I think his perimeter shot is really good now, and I just think it's going to continue to get better with time.
Here's Hart. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And there's the pass to Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Johnson can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Caruso, the pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. The Pelicans making a switch here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Hart. Hernan Gomez passes to Johnson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Over to the left wing. And the Pelicans miss again.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Caruso kicks to Morris. Passes to Caruso. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Pelicans leading by 5. Here's Hart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
You don't want to leave guys free when Thomas has the ball. He's really good at finding the open man. Solid possession there.
Pass to McLemore. Fires, high post. Rebounded by Hart.
Well, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Morris outside to the middle. Shoots. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Hernan Gomez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. The 3 from Johnson. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. 7-point differential. Stolen away. To the inside. Thomas, no good. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Kuzma. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one's on Johnson.
Some folks were saying Kuzma wouldn't even get drafted a few years ago. That's why this draft stuff is more art than science sometimes. But he has proven his doubters wrong very quickly.
And Clark, it was a roller coaster season, to say the least, for Kyle Kuzma. Saw his role get diminished on the Lakers, and his stats across the board were down.
Yeah, Greg, you go back to your playing days, mine as well. It's hard for young guys early in their career to understand role playing. They equate their production with minutes and accolades as opposed to contribution for the team. And Kyle Kuzma has tremendous talent, great versatility early in his career. I think he's going to be fine in the long run.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
And they need every point they can muster right now. They've got to cash in here.
Yes, that goes in.
This guy can beat you off the dribble. He can beat you off the catch. IT's just a hard guy to defend.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Off target from outside. Pelicans leading by 8. Outside for Thomas. Lets the 3 fly. Caruso grabs the miss. And here's McLemore over Thomas. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Lakers trail by 8. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for New Orleans right now, Hart is out there with Johnson. Then there's Hernangomez. Then it's Thomas. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. And here is Thomas following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And he recovers it. A second chance effort. Again, Thomas missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Morris outside. Caldwell-Pope for 3. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Pelicans leading by 3. Thomas passes to Alexander Walker. To the paint, here's Hernangomez.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Timeout called the Lakers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
So both teams making some changes here. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. LeBron left side. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
New Orleans leading by 5. Ball, the pass to Adams. Now Bledsoe. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Clippers.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Now here's Schroeder. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. Schroeder dishes to Drummond. Back to Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the line. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. 3-point lead. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Hernangomez. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Josh Hart. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Ball. From the line, Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Boy, Ball showing us a nice little mid-range game. With his height and touch, he's got great confidence with the in-between game.
Now here's Schroeder. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap. And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
LeBron outside. Back to Schroeder. Caldwell Pope for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. For 3, Ingram. That shot off, and it's the Lakers the other way. Now here's LeBron. He had 16 points in the win against San Antonio.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates. And they just couldn't figure out how to defend it.
The Pelicans have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Nice shot selection there from Williamson. Opportunistic and also always ready to pull the trigger.
James against Ingram. It's stolen by Adams. Ingram outside. Schroeder with the ball. He has 6. Morris outside. A three-pointer, no good. New Orleans leading by 4. Left side, Ball. It's stolen by Schroeder. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Harrell's checked in. James, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Bledsoe's got 9 points.
Bledsoe, superb in transition. Strong, quick, always in attack mode, and he attacks with purpose.
Schroeder, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Oh, what a dunk!
Hey, guys, really easy to see why Ingram was the second pick in the 2016 draft with plays like these.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. James in the post. Guarded by Bledsoe. Morris outside. And stolen by Williamson. He kicks it to Ball. Back to Williamson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, playing in front of so many people, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Davis. Putting up about 22 points per 13 rebounds and 4 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
He gets that one. Bulls got the lead up to 11 now for the Pelicans.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's LeBron. 6 points for him. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
The Lakers have only made 2 attempts, shooting poorly at the line in this one.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And, Greg, when I first saw him in high school in northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
Here's Williamson following the basket by Anthony Davis. Here's Hayes. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bledsoe. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And the dunk by James.
Timeout.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
So for the Pelicans, Alexander Walker's checked in. And Thomas subbed in for Ball. The Lakers also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for McLemore. Now here's Thomas. He's got 7. Here's Ingram. That shot missing. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Lakers trail by 6. Lets it go from deep. And Matthews gets it to go.
You know, Matthews goes quickly from dribbling to shooting. I mean, you give him a sliver of daylight. That's all he needs, and he'll torch you.
Ingram wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists in the game.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Here's Caruso. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game, and Davis can't get it to go. Here's Alexander Walker, and the dunk by Williamson.
And you got to appreciate the fearlessness with which he plays. Zion's ability to shoulder the offense at this stage of his career is incredible.
Now here's Davis. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio. Here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by Thomas. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Pelicans. They've led by as many as 11 points. Basket good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Caruso. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Los Angeles with another miss.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Lakers trail by 10. Caruso, the pass to Davis. Count that bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Williamson following the basket by Anthony Davis. Down low, here's Hayes. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. Matthews into the lane. 2 points. That one goes. Matthews has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's known as a shooter as Matthews, but I like seeing him finish over the defense. When Wesley's driving, he's determined to finish at the basket.
Kuzma against Ingram. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
For Los Angeles, they have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made. New Orleans making some changes here. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Hayes. Johnson comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Josh Hart in for Ingram. And then for the Lakers, James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Now, here's Thomas. He has 7.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
And James throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Thomas against Schroeder. Outside Thomas. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And one area where they've improved here in the second quarter is getting the ball in the paint. That inside scoring has gotten much stronger.
Pelicans shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
That free throw good from Isaiah Thomas.
You know, it's so much fun watching Thomas play. I mean, his game is similar to Allen Iverson's in some ways, particularly when you think about the confidence both of those guys played with. They never back down.
Now here's LeBron, 13 points in the game. Matthews, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Alexander Walker. 4-point game. Hits it from 3-point range.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. On the wing, James. And the dunk by James.
Well, he's fantastic at playing to his strengths. Doesn't get outside of himself. I mean, when he's scoring at an efficient clip like that, he's hard to stop.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Here's the 3. Here's Alexander Walker. And that one released in time, but no good.
And Matthews doing a really good job contesting shots, using his quick hands very well there on defense.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New Orleans on top, leading by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show. And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Brandon Ingram. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
The number one takeaway is how well they're moving the ball, Ernie.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And, you know, when you give Bledsoe a passing lane, he takes advantage of it, especially in these screen and rolls.
Bledsoe against Caldwell-Pope. Back to LeBron. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Doesn't go that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Adams. LeBron with the block.
LeBron, one of those players who gets fired up by defense as much as offense, and that block going to put a major bounce in his step.
Here's Davis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Davis has got 13.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Lakers trail by 8. Schroeder dishes to Drummond, and there it is for him. He's got 6.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Adams finds Ingram. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope. Offensive rebound. James on the follow. Now just a 4-point Pelican lead.
Tell you what, you can't afford to lose track of LeBron. I mean, because that's what happens when you do. He'll find a way to get in there and grab the rebound and convert.
Williamson against Davis. Fades away. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
And it's Davis missing. Pelicans leading by 6. Ingram deciding where to go with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Caldwell-Pope.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
First one falls for him. And, Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Caldwell Pope outside. The pass to Drummond. Shoots over Adams. That misses off the backboard. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Wide open shot is on the money. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
And with Ingram, he can score from anywhere. I mean, his jump shot is money, and his drives to the hoop, lethal.
It's stolen by Adams. And, oh, here we go with Bledsoe. Nobody back. And the dunk by Williamson.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Schroeder passes to McLemore. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is too easy for Williamson. Once he gets established position, he is ready to attack the rim.
And the Lakers call time here. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
And the Lakers with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Morris. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 14. Pass to Kuzma. Shot to stop the run. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, that's excellent work to get himself the and one chance. Kuzma's getting more and more savvy when it comes to getting to the line, drawing contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shot.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Lakers trail by 14. Tipped away. Stolen by Ball. Ingram with it. Now defended by McLemore. Here's Bledsoe. That one's not going to go. And the Lakers take it the other way. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And the Lakers with another turnover here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Pelicans leading by 14. Outside, Ball. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got assist number 5 here tonight. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Caruso. To the wing on the left, inside. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. 10 points for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on Shooter.
Lakers trail by 18. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And although it seems like KCP will never be a huge factor on offense, he can still give you valuable points and also that spacing he can provide out on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there, and it's a valuable tool kit that he has because he can provide some playmaking and shot making and spacing of the floor. And he's also become more efficient as an offensive player. But he does know and recognize that his strength is at the defensive end, his athleticism, mobility, and versatility. And offense is tertiary to his contribution.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond. Anthony Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. LeBron's checked in for Ben McLemore. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso.
And I'll tell you, Isaiah gives you everything he's got every time out. Right there, finishing through contact.
Left side, Davis. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Caldwell-Pope's got 7 now in this quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Hayes trying to break free. And they pick up 2. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
And, you know, right there, very aggressive inside. Thomas keeps the defense guessing.
Pass to Davis. And here is Harrell. LeBron outside. It's tipped.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
To the middle, here's Hayes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. The Lakers, number 1. Second, the Pelicans.
And, you know, anytime you get these two teams together, it's going to be physical. Both of them really go after it on the backboard.
First free throw is good.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
Pelicans leading by 16. Pass to Alexander Walker. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
And the first one at the line is good. On the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the Slam Dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Pelicans leading by 18. And here is Thomas. He's got 14. The pass to Johnson. Here's Hayes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Drummond comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Lakers trail by 19. Schroeder kicks to James. Davis up top. Shoots. Pelicans with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
From deep, Thomas. Matthews with the rebound. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Lakers. And it's denied. Davis dishes to James. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. LeBron is doubled. New Orleans on D. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Davis.
A moment here to see the numbers for Brandon Ingram. Right around 21 points per, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
You know, with that combination of strength and length, Davis can easily overwhelm defenders and get himself to the foul line.
Here's Thomas. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Floats it up for Davis. Ingram with the steal. Thomas against Schroeder. Steps back and shoots. Thomas's shot is off. Lakers trail by 17. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Matthews. James has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Passes it to Alexander Walker. Lays it up off the glass. Alexander Walker's got his second basket of the night.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
So smooth, so fluid, effortless, yet powerful. When Davis gets positioning like that, he's trying to dunk it.
Here's Hayes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
That's one of the reasons LeBron is so hard to defend. He puts you in a tough spot, forces you to foul him because he's so strong and athletic, and then he gets himself to the line.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for James Johnson, and he sinks the second. Pelicans leading by 14. Outside Thomas, pass to Hernan Gomez. 1:10 left to play here in the third. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. Now Drummond. He has 6. It's Schroeder, top of the key. Matthews passes to Davis. Back to Matthews. Drummond trying to get himself free. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Andre Drummond. 3rd in rebounding, 9th in shooting percentage, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want to corral it. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles.
You know, Wes Matthews plays with that chip and edge that comes from not being drafted. He's a quality player now, and I think that edge has served him well throughout his career.
Hernan Gomez finds Ingram. Back to Hernan Gomez. 6 to shoot for the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hayes with the steal. Now here's Thomas. He's got 14. Pass to Ingram. Shoots it. Had the space there, but it's offline. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Pelicans lead by 13. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2 guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Adams is out there with Hayes. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. Then it's Ball. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. That's the Pelicans 5. The Lakers on D. It's a 13-point game. No good off the back of the rim. It's stolen by Adams. Count that one.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Here's LeBron, and he banks in the layup. James has got 10 points in just the 2nd half.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Now the Lakers on the break. To the left wing. Fires it up. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Right side, Ball. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Lakers. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Ingram dishes to Adams. Williamson from long range. A rebound by the Lakers. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Out to Kuzma. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Left side, Ball. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles, trailing by 13. And it's Drummond with the jam.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Ball, the pass to Adams. Kuzma against Ingram. And it's sent back by Drummond. Lakers trail by 11. Up top, Kuzma, covered by Williamson. Out left to the wing. Schroeder passes to Drummond. And the pass to Kuzma. Clock at 2. Releases from 15. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got it back down to within single digits for Los Angeles. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Then McLemore comes in for Alex Caruso. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Stan Van Gundy as he talked with his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Here's McLemore. Ingram against Kuzma. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
No good from Bledsoe. Lakers trail by 9. Twitter passes to Harrell. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And the dunk by Williamson.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Williamson with the block.
And if Williamson's in the area, you better be careful. When you aren't, he's going to stifle you on the offensive end.
Pelicans leading by 9. Ball, the pass to Adams. Dishes it to Ingram. Shoots over Kuzma. And it's Ingram missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's Kuzma. Off target from three-point range.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. And wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
McLemore with the ball to the inside. Deflects the pass. Here's Davis. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game. Lakers trail by 11. Here's Schroeder. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside, Ball. Over to the wing. Williamson against Davis. Williamson kicks to Adams. Here's Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
The know-how that Ingram has. I mean, well aware that the defense is going to hack him in these situations, he just stays the course.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next. And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Davis against Williamson. Back to Schroeder. Davis surveying the floor. Out to the wing. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Kuzma. But he recovers it. To the paint. Kicks it out to Schroeder. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Davis. Misses off the left iron. And Adams has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his third foul of the game. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's checked in for McLemore. Here's Ingram. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Davis kicks it over to Schroeder. Here's Davis. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. An exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
And he makes the first. And the Lakers with some changes. James checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Caldwell-Pope. Good on both. Lakers trail by 11. It's Schroeder with the drive. Knocked away. Down low. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Things really rolling for AD now. This could be a big night for him.
Passes it to Williamson. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Davis. James dishes to Harrell. Back to James. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. And here are the Pelicans now. They have a 9-point lead. Here's Ball. Bledsoe outside. Williamson left side. Back to Bledsoe. 5 to shoot. The 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Harrell's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Dennis Schroeder.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pelicans leading by 7. Ball, the pass to Adams. To the left side wing. Bledsoe for 3. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Matthews, no good. New Orleans has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Ball, the pass to Williamson. Pelicans keep it alive. Bledsoe for 3. Traps in the tray. Bledsoe's got 5 points in the quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And the Lakers call time here. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Zion Williamson.
It's a take charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. just get him the ball.
Taking on the defending champs always adds a little extra meaning to the game. And with the way he's gotten after it tonight, it was clear this one meant a lot to him.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Lakers trail by 8. Schroeder passes to LeBron. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Goes back up. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Bledsoe. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
You can't allow Bledsoe that kind of position. I mean, he's extremely effective in the paint.
Harrell kicks to Kuzma. And Adams sends it back.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Bledsoe for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. James against Ingram. And they double up James. Caldwell Pope right side. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bledsoe with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Softly drops in the floater. Bledsoe's got 13 points in the second half.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Looking to end the run. Pelicans pull it in. Adams has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Ingram outside. Pass to Williamson. To the wing on the left. Pass to Ingram. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Adams. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Ingram dishes the ball. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least it feels like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday. That's good from Harrell. And he can't hit the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Both teams deciding to change it up. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Johnson outside. Here's a one-do. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Johnson, that's for 2. It doesn't go for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. Kuzma finds James and finished off by LeBron.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Here's New Orleans. They're on a 14-5 run here. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And the three ball is good.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
He's guarded by
shooting for New Orleans.
the first good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Offline with his three. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they execute.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
I be living, they don't like how I be with it, yeah. Yeah, I flip it, do my dance and gotta